25 is just around the corner, and they are starting to release some ratings and some deep dives and all these other things that will be opening up our game of Madden 25. So far, NCAA 25 has been really great. I mean, I've been enjoying it a ton. I've been lacking a little bit on the content because I've just been playing it myself too much, but I will keep up with that content as we go along in this season. But also, Madden, there's a lot of content to be made there. Madden is a game that many people have been frustrated with in the last few years because they haven't done a lot of updates. And honestly, I think NCAA will make them make a lot of updates because they'll make a lot of new things that they'll have to have for NCAA and import them over to Madden. So we'll go ahead and get ready for this gameplay presentation that they've given us, or the deep dive, or whatever it's called. And before we get into that, though, let me remind you to check out w.gg. Use code SHREDDER for 10% off your order on anything on their website. You get, their energy drinks, their merch, their bottles, whatever it is. They taste great. My favorite's the blue raspberry flavor. But yeah, use code SHREDDER for 10% off your order, or click the link in the description below. And let's get right into this video. Alright, so I have not seen this game, deep dive franchise presentation deep dive yet. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, and we'll kind of click through it and see what happens.
Hi everyone, Mike Tirico here for EA Sports to share with you some of Madden 25's new franchise mode.
I think these intros are new. I haven't really played with the Niners particularly, or the Browns conveniently, so I'm not sure, but I don't think these were in the previous game.
And presentation updates. Today, we'll run through details about a redesigned NFL draft experience, player personality management, and dynamic story.
So I've heard about this, the personality management storylines. This sounds a lot to me like the old, like the 2K stuff that used to happen, like that you could play on NBA 2K with, they'd be like, they'd get frustrated or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really sure how it's going to work.
Storylines, team builder, updates to franchise mode, and a number of refreshed presentation elements, including our brand new broadcast teams.
So let me go back to that real quick. That's what we're going to hear about. The NFL draft, that's great. They needed to do that a long time ago. The same draft's been happening since 2018. Looks terrible. Personality management, like I've already talked about. Team builder, personally, I couldn't care less about team builder because I like doing sim things or like making things realistic, and that's the opposite of realism, but whatever. I mean, if it was like an expansion idea, that's different, but like just making some random like team and throwing them in just is dumb. But franchise updates, obviously need to know about those. And then presentation, including a broadcast team. Thank you. Thank you so much, EA. Thank you.
Our brand new broadcast teams.
There we go.
A redesigned NFL draft experience in Madden 25 allows you to truly feel like you're immersed in one of the most important moments in any player's career.
So you get people on stage walkouts.
Simulates an authentic draft environment.
So they just showed like Harbaugh in the war room and then like people at home. That's pretty cool, honestly.
Where players will meet Commissioner Goodell on stage. The draft experience also includes a new draft prospect.
Hold on, I want to go back to that board and see if it looks any different. I mean, obviously it looks a little different, but ultimately it's all the same things.
Experience also includes a new draft prospect board.
All right, we're stopping here though. So a new draft prospect board. This looks a lot like the NCAA recruiting stuff, to be honest with you. It tells you your team needs. I really, really like that up there in the top right. The scouting percentage, I like that. It kind of, I don't know, it's a better way to show it instead of just kind of like giving you a little bit of information or broad information buckets. They still have the talent system. Golly, this is a terrible draft class. The top 5 guys are all terrible. Anyways, okay, not a whole lot of difference here. It's just more of a one-page layout instead of having to flip through all the different pages for their scouting, for their pro days and all that junk.
That updates in real time and is a breeze.
He just said updates in real time. I have no idea what that means. Like, it updates when they're taken on the draft board? I'd hope so.
To navigate. Searching for the fastest wide receiver available? Well, now, it's
okay,
simple.
You can sort by things.
Can sort players, see their projections, and make certain you're choosing the
Holy
right one.
Moly.
See their projections.
I swear, hold on.
For the fastest wide receiver available? Well, now, it's simple. You can sort players.
Okay. I saw sort players, and it popped up to this, and I thought this receiver that ran really fast was 6'2", 260, and I was like, there's no way.
Make certain you're choosing the right one for your roster. You'll also receive more in-depth analysis, both during and after the draft.
That's cool. They used to do this, I'm pretty sure. That's nice, though. Telling you, like, where it lies, how it was. And it tells you their strengths and, like, weaknesses. Things that they might be good or bad at. That's cool.
Let you know how you did. In Madden 25, new player personality management and dynamic
There is not a chance Jamar Chase would wear this.
Storylines in franchise mode are critical to your success. As you shape your team, you'll face situations that real coaches do, like dealing with trade rumors, guiding off-season workouts, and defining your team's culture.
Okay, so yeah, that was kind of what I was talking about, like the 2K stuff. Like, there'd be a player who wanted to meet with you in his office, and he'd be like, I don't like the role I have right now. I'd like to have more impact or, you know, a trade or something, and you have to kind of manage all that. And a lot of times it was a really bad system because it was fun and all to kind of have to experience that, but at the same time, it would be like, you know, back in the day, I remember I played with the Miami Heat. You have Hassan Whiteside and a young Bam Adebayo, and Kelly Olynyk's mad that he's not getting minutes. Yeah, bud, you're not playing.
Now, you have to consider your players' actions, wants, and needs.
Oh, their actions? Are they going to get arrested?
Consider your players'
Don't draft Georgia players.
Actions, wants, and needs. Having to make promises that players expect you to keep, which can be consequential or rewarding. Everything you do in franchise mode crafts personalized stories and narratives that can last for seasons, allowing you to write your NFL story the way you intend. Team Builder is brand new in Madden 25, so you can assemble an NFL powerhouse from the ground up.
The EA Sports Orlando.
Your entire roster and team is completely in your hands. You can even share your team online or download from the community's top designs. Then import them into franchise mode and take the league by storm. Other updates to franchise include over 1,400 more team and rookie records this year, like the rookie passing yards record.
That's really cool. The rookie records, game records. Looks like they might have even season.
And the all-time rushing record for your franchise.
That's really cool.
NFL records for single games and single season records.
There you go. Yep.
Franchise Central, a new...
That's nice. Just trying to, you know, break those records and, you know, put your name on the record books. It's just always a fun little thing to keep up with.
Home base simplifies league creation and navigation.
Whoa.
I
missed it. What is that?
Simplifies league.
So it tells you how many hiddens, how many X factors. I like that a lot. That way you know, like, hey, you know, I've got 10 hidden dudes. We could be really good in the future. To give you salary cap. That's nice. I don't think it used to do that even. Overalls and record, obviously. The 5 best players, not 3. Doesn't say anything about who is what dev trait, though.
Creation and navigation. And the new personal message delivery system, which brings...
Oh, it just tells you if, like, there's this thing you can do.
You messages from members of your organization.
Like
Other
assistant
updates
GMs.
This year include female create-a-coach models, improved draft selection and free agency logic, revamped progression.
They say they do that every year, improve draft selection and free agency logic. I mean, I'm yet to see that, but I hope for it. I mean, like, Nick Chubb signed with the Vikings. They just signed Aaron Jones, so what are we doing here? I don't know. And this shows Bears won bidding war. Amari Cooper on his way to Chicago. Chicago has 3 receivers already. I mean, I know, you know, I'm biting at nothing here, but really? You know, that, whatever.
Agency logic. Revamped progression that allows younger players to become stars faster.
Revamp progression that allows younger players to become stars faster.
And brand new storyline environments, like the team meeting room and practice sidelines. Franchise mode in Madden 25 looks, feels, and sounds different. Experience new turnover celebrations and overhauled Super Bowl presentations that includes Hall of Famer Randy Moss and the Commissioner Roger Goodell. In Madden 25,
McCarthy's face game looks good. These jerseys look sick.
new broadcast teams are being introduced featuring Kate Scott, Brock Heward, Greg Olson, and yours truly. We'll be joining
Okay, so we still have the Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, who no one's going to use. Guaranteed this is the one that people use more often than not, if there's a way to select it. But it's cool that they added another one, too. It's not just two, because let's be real, like, in a year, this one's going to get old, too. As much as you like Olsen and Tirico, it's going to get old, too. You're going to want something else. They can just switch it up. Hopefully there's a setting where, like, it can just, like, auto give you a different one every week or something.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis in the booth with new reactions, perspectives, and game day analysis.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The
All right, she sounds like she's trying too hard. I'm never listening to her ever again.
Vikings scoring a big play pass.
In Madden 25, over 1,000 new on-field sound effects make big hits and more.
I just realized she said the Vikings go on a big play pass.
Heard just as much as they're felt. And improved crowd audio is sourced from NFL films for chants and reactions that are captivating, contextual, and authentic.
All right, I mean, that looks pretty good. So there's definitely some things I'm excited about, excited to see. We'll kind of have to see what it goes. Let's go check out the Gridiron Notes. All right, here we are in the Gridiron Notes. This is the franchise thing. You know, this is all stuff we heard. They don't really have anything extra in here. Crossplay does launch in 25 after successful beta in a live service update at the holiday last year. Okay, so that's good. That you'll get crossplay now. Cool. Just basically the same stuff they said already. There's nothing else there. I don't care about Team Builder personally. I mean, we all know what it's going to be after seeing NCAA. Let's be real. Presentation overview, new broadcast and commentary teams. Pre-game montages, cool. I mean, I don't know that anybody cares about that. Let's make the gameplay good. Cool. You get a couple more things. We heard that. 42,000 fresh recordings at launch. Pretty cool. Superstar mode. Finally, you can transition your Road to Glory character. And yeah, we knew that, but that's also still really, really cool. That's going to be helpful. I don't know. There's not a whole lot extra here, but there is one more thing I want to check out. All right, we're going to look at the Madden ratings so far. I know not all of them are out, but we're going to critique these pretty tough. So, Christian McCaffrey, 99. I don't think anybody should have a problem with that. 4 X Factors only? That's a shocker. Madden usually does more than that. Chubb at 96, I'm fine with that. He is clearly, in my opinion, the best. Their second best running back when healthy. Henry at 94 is crazy. He took a step back last year. He took a step back the year before. I mean, he's still very, very, very good. He should be like an 88, but like 94 is crazy. Barkley at 92, you could debate that one down. Mixon at 91 is just like blasphemous. Like, have you been watching football? Mixon sucks. He doesn't do anything, and there's a reason they got rid of him. Etienne at 90, we'll talk about that one in a second. Jacobs at 89 is fine. 88, those are fine. Pacheco's high. Let's be real. Pacheco is not a stud by any means. He is an average running back who's really solid on the team he's on. Because of, they're so worried about Mahomes and all that, this, that, and the third. He should be like an 82. He's fine. He's not amazing. He's a good player. He's just, not everybody has to be super high rated. Taylor at 87 is criminal. There's no way Taylor is under Mixon and Etienne. Let me take these off. There's no chance he's under Mixon and Etienne for sure. Under Barkley is even questionable. Really, let's be honest. Pollard at 86 is absolutely just silly, goofy. Nothing in between. Swift at 85 is fine. Breece Hall, maybe a little low. Not too crazy, though. That's crazy after 1 year for Gibbs. Especially since he splits reps, you can't give him that much credit because of just the dynamicism of that, how that works out. You got to give him like an 81, 82. Here's what we're talking about with Travis Etienne. Look at the stats. Pull them up right now. I'll give you a quick second to pull up Travis Etienne and Najee Harris's stats, okay? All right, good. Now that you have them up, tell me how Travis Etienne's a 90 and Najee Harris is an 83. Najee Harris has played 3 years, 1,000 yards every year. Travis Etienne's played 2 years, 1,000 yards both years. Najee Harris has more yards per carry, a few less touchdowns, but let's be honest, the Steelers' offense hasn't been amazing. There's just no way. And I'm not saying Najee should be a 90. I'm saying they both should be like an 84. There's no way Etienne should be a 90. It just doesn't make any sense. Bijan at an 82, while Jahmyr Gibbs at an 84 is rather ridiculous. A-Chain's high. He played like 6 games. There's no way. No chance. Ramondre 81 seems a little low. Pierce at 80 seems really high for how bad he was last year. I'm pretty much fine with the rest of this. That is comical. Zeke at a 79 that is goofy. You are in a goofy mood today. There's no chance. Let's change the halfback out and let's go look at receivers. Let this update real quick. So Tyreek Hill's our 99. I'm fine with that. Justin Jefferson at 98. CeeDee Lamb at 96. AJ Brown 95. Amon-Ra at 95. I'm fine. That I think is probably what the top 5 is in receivers. I think that's correct. Jamar down. I think that makes sense. Ayuk at 91 is fine, but I'm very glad they didn't give an X factor. Brandon Ayuk has had one great year. You got to let him prove it more. Diggs with it at 92 is fine. With an X factor is a little testy because he was a little bit down last year. We'll see. The rest of this I think is pretty good. I'm not seeing anything I think is terrible. That might be a tad bit high, but it's fine. That might be a tad bit low, but it's fine. Nothing crazy. Debo at 87 is probably a little low. Olave should be like an 83, 84. He just hasn't done enough. And I understand his offense ain't been great, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he just hasn't done enough. Pittman at 86 is good. Godwin might be a little low. Let's be real. Garrett Wilson's pretty good. T. Higgins, pretty good. This is silly. Zay Flowers wasn't even the best rookie receiver last year. He's over Puka Nacua. That's terrible. He's over George Pickens. That's terrible. Deontay Johnson. That's terrible. Nico Collins. Probably, that's fine. Jordan Addison. He probably should be the same as Jordan Addison. Not probably. He should be. He might even be considered a little worse than Jordan Addison. Zay Flowers is not that good. What are they thinking? That is one of the stupidest things they could have done. That is terrible. Zay Flowers should be like an 80, 81, 82. That's about as good as it can get. Let's check out the safeties. We're just going to do those together. Let's check them out. Jesse Bates at number 1. That's silly. Hilarious. Minka Fitzpatrick's best safety in the league. If you don't know that, you're just wrong. It should be 97, 94, 93. That's much more understandable. Derwin James, that's fine. I'm fine with that. He's probably the best strong safety there is. I don't think there's a doubt to that. Byard, that's pretty high for how bad he was last year. You're putting him and Kyle Hamilton on the same tier. It's pretty goofy. Hufanga, I think that's fine. I feel like he's always been an 88. He needs to get some more love, I think. Just a little bit. Branch at an 85 is kind of crazy. He was a good rookie, but was he that good of a rookie? I'm not too sure. Other than that, I like Brisker at 83. I like Cam Curl at 82. I think that's pretty good. I want to see where Justin Simmons is, if he's here. Is he here? Just because he's a free agent that many people have been talking about. They don't have him. They just don't even include him. Okay. I was just curious. Now let's jump down to the DNs first, since they're together. Take that Simmons off of there. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, we're not going to load. Checking out left and right ends, Matty Buike, that's pretty good. He was the best defensive end effectively last year. Cameron Hayward, that's good. Derek Brown, I will say though, as a Steelers fan, let's be honest, Cam Hayward probably shouldn't have the X factor. Minka Fitzpatrick should, but hey, it's okay. Derek Brown, number 3, that's fine. I like this. Barmore, that seems a little low, just a little bit low. I think he's better than that. I really do. Honestly, these go down quick. Rukaroro at a 75? That is funny, honestly. That's really, really high for a rookie that was overdrafted, to say the least. Yeah, that's a little crazy. And then we'll check out one more position group here, the D tackles. Who is even the best D tackle? I'm trying to think. Probably, Chris Jones, definitely. 97, 95. Quinnen at 94, Vitave at 90, John Allen at 89, Wilkins at 88. Okay, Buckner at 87. I'm fine with all that. DJ Reader at 86, that's fair. Michael Pierce might be a little high since he's a rotational player, really, more so. Jalen Carter at 82. I'm fine with that. He needs to prove it, but I like him. I think he's going to be very, very good. Where's my guy Keanu Benton? There he is, 75. That's a little low. Keanu Benton was a stud last year, man. He's on the same page as Tavondre Sweat. I like Tavondre Sweat as a rookie, but, there's no way. Same page as Jerzon Newton. I love Jerzon Newton more than any other D tackle this year, but there's just no way. That doesn't make any sense. They need to be lower more than Keanu Benton needs to be higher, to be honest. But, still. Now I want to check one more thing. If they even have it. I don't know that they do. I was trying to look at if they had just a tier where I could look at all the rookies, but I don't see that. So anyways, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. They don't cost you a thing, and it helps me out a ton. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.